Supernatural Podcast is back. Let's hype this up. We're going to have a party.
It's back again. Yeah, we're going to have a party like the end of this stupid fucking episode. Yeah. Oh, spoilers. I didn't like it.
Spoiler alert. Well, let's have a little more energy in this, though. You know,
last time, holy fuck.
Holy fuck. You know, I will say this episode...
the energy of a sloth.
The energy of a sloth. I'm so mad. But you know, I mean, we were very unenthused last time. This time, we're more pissed off.
Yeah.
So maybe we can channel some of this anger into this podcast here.
Because this one was...
Maybe we should break it down by character, because it seems like everyone sort of has their own kind of thing going on, and none of it really seems to connect into anything.
Well, some of them come together at the end after their adventures in stupidity.
Somewhat. It's again one of those things where they just spread out like 2 minutes worth of material with each person through like a 45 or 42 minute episode.
I love how asinine Sam's plot was, like how easy it all came together for him. Like, oh, you just toast a marshmallow and then you cure the zombie black vein plague. Like, poop! Let's go fix the others. Yeah, okay, thanks.
Yeah, pretty much. The one woman who was paid for lines goes, thanks, let's go save the others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she was up for it. She's just got her mind back, and there's just this weird, Sasquatch thing leaning over her. Let's go save the others. Yeah.
Did she know about this stuff before? Did she have time? Like, she's like, this is like an everyday thing for her?
Yeah. Yeah. Supernatural these days. It's just everything feels like they're wasting your time with everyone. Like, here's another character, guess what? We waste your time with them. Here's another character, guess what? We waste your time with them.
Well, there's no weight to what was happening with Sam. Like, you couldn't even really tell what he was doing to whip up this cure because he was, like, high or, like messed up, so you couldn't really see what he was reading.
Before, didn't he, on some shit? It's just like, I guess it was all at the hospital and really easy.
All I really got was the holy fire part, but I mean, it just...
I love that, there has been a little time now, though, and this whole city, has gone basically shutdown mode, and it's localized basically to this area, but nowhere from outside has come in to check on this yet.
Yeah.
No feds, nothing.
Well,
I'm pretty sure Mulder would be all over this. Yeah. Where the fuck is Mulder?
He's playing first-person shooter right now. Okay?
I'm sure he'd take a break. It's like, Scully, this town's gone completely quiet and there's these reports of this nonsense. Gotta go look. Ugh, I'm so done, Mulder.
I mean, it's so localized, but there's a zombie apocalypse going on out there. Corpses in the street in the beginning. Yeah. You see, and it basically is just zombies, except to make it like veins or whatever. And that's basically it.
What year do they think this is where, a town, something like that can happen to a town and that no one will notice?
Yeah, no one notices. It's not. What about the zombie people? Could they not, get on Twitter, help us out while they're still...
so someone could say something.
While they're still in their minds? Because they have time. I mean, they said,
they
some people...
do, because Sam catches a guy who's still in his right mind for the most part.
Mm-hmm. And, it's instant that you can get on, social media, the internet, all this other stuff. So, it's not like you can really hide this kind of thing. Whatever.
That's not going to be a thing that people don't hear about really quickly.
Yeah. So, Sam's in zombie apocalypse land that no one else seems to know about.
Which is just disconnected, yep. No one else knows. Just... little localized zombie apocalypse.
What about people who got out that didn't get infected? Because the sheriff lady or the deputy lady got out, so who's to say some other people didn't get out? Wouldn't they be like, hey, look, my friends and family are dead or dying?
No, they all just went home and did the similar thing like that sheriff woman. I guess she's not the sheriff, but,
Deputy.
She just came home and said, oh, yeah, I'll explain later.
Yeah, the deputy lady from last week who's taking care of the baby, the Mark baby, goes to her grandmother's.
Damien,
yeah.
Damien-y.
Damienette.
Yeah, Damienette.
Yeah, and she goes to her grandmother's house, and her grandmother, we don't know what she's told her. She just comes home with a baby, and, like, she's just like, no questions asked. Like, she's like, yeah, we got the old crib out for the baby. It's like, okay. Like, she sees she's bleeding from her side.
Mm-hmm.
Something happened where she came home with a baby that's not hers. No questions asked. She's just like, you take a nap. Yeah. I'm just gonna make some tea.
Sleep off that stab wound.
Yeah. And for someone who's supposedly so devoutly Catholic that she calls an exorcist, she doesn't question any of this stuff. She doesn't, like, if she heard that there was some zombie apocalypse going on there, maybe you need to, like, get to praying or get someone on it, you know? Like, no questions asked. Whatever. Came home with a baby. With some strange guy brought her over.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all cool.
What did she tell her?
Yeah.
Like, all of her like co-workers are dead.
She's on the job, too, and like, but she just comes with this weird guy.
Yeah, she killed her co-workers previous to this.
Mm-hmm. She
shot them because they were infected. No questions. No other police are going to check in on these police that died.
No one's checking in on that zombie apocalypse. That is completely, secluded from the rest of the world.
The sad thing is, that's probably the best part of this episode, was the zombie apocalypse stuff, because the rest of it, like, holy shit.
I just couldn't believe they wrapped it up in this episode.
Well, I'm sure there's more to it than that, but yeah, that he got healed that quickly.
It seemed like Sam left by the end. It seems like they're done with it.
Yeah, that's true. He went back to the bunker, but I'm sure there's probably more things that have to do with that.
I don't know.
But yeah, it was such a quick... You know what? We shouldn't be surprised, because this is what they do every season.
That's what they do. They always have something big, and they take care of it quickly so they can go back to status quo.
That's what they do every time, and they did it again.
Year of the Demon. Just kidding. We mean 2 episodes of the Demon.
Holy shit. So, while Dean is at this deputy's grandmother's house, we know Grandma's on borrowed time. She gonna die.
Uh-huh.
And the baby, of course, is evil. And I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I hate stupid magic baby plots. I hate them with a passion. They're always stupid, and this one is no exception. It was throwing blocks into the wall saying, "Feed me." What the fuck was that?
Well, that's what evil babies do.
Fuck, I hate it.
It's so stupid. I like that it waited for a while. Like, I guess it wasn't hungry yet to eat a soul.
To eat a soul?
So it didn't bother till they put it in that crib. And then it goes, wait a second, I need some souls. Give me some souls up in here.
It's a soul.
This baby's kind of like the reverse Shang Tsung, because, he takes souls, he gets younger. His baby eats them to get older quicker. And we called that immediately. It's like, oh, this is going to be a fast-growing baby.
Yeah, immediately. And, that effect of its face growing older. Ugh, it's creepy.
Awful.
So creepy. Ugh. Not in a good creepy way, by the way. I'm not saying, like, bad creepy. Like, fucking baby in Twilight creepy. Never looks good.
And they just did a Ghostbusters reference like the other episode, didn't they?
They might have. I don't recall what it was, but I want to say they did.
Yeah, and then they did one here again where, they're the baby's levitating blocks, and then they're like, who are you going to call? And then Dean actually says it on the other end of the phone, Ghostbusters. Like, I'm glad Dean knew the punchline to their setup there. Pretty good. I guess Dean's psychic now. That's going to come up later.
Yeah.
I psychically know when I'm being set up.
He's among the other special children that the yellow-eyed demon was rounding up.
It was weird how that came back.
Yeah. While he was there, Crowley shows up. So he seems to be designated comic relief now. Like, at first he was with the Swingers Club,
he keeps
and now
saying he's not, but then he does stupid things.
Yeah, like, just because you say it doesn't make it true, because that's all he does is show up as the wacky sidekick, and he's a priest this time. Hardy har har.
It's this fucking show's thing with him. They can't commit either way. because they're trying to do the evil thing again in this episode a bit later, but here they're like, but first we're going to emasculate the fuck out of him, have him be goofy, palling around with Dean.
Mm-hmm. Like, look, and let's be fair, that when his evil turn at the end, when it basically equates to luring a child into a van with candy, the joke that he makes, that's stupid. That's not really King of Hell evil. That's like...
And the episode doesn't fucking give a shit about the people. It's just like, lol, he's gonna kill them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like club music. They don't make it feel like anything. He's like, I got some sauce for you, baby.
It sounded like they were going to go clubbing later.
Yeah, Skinner came in, took his shirt off. Just for that, Scully.
Skinner is such a partier. You don't even know.
I love Skinner. He's way better than Grandpa Campbell.
He goes, who the fuck was that guy who looks...
match Skinner versus Grandpa Campbell.
Grandpa Campbell would die instantly and there'd be no point.
Mm-hmm. He'd rave over his corpse.
Who did the music this episode? It was so weird compared to anything else they've done. I mean, it wasn't droning, but it was disconnected from what we've seen before. It was weird.
Weird spots. Like that Reaper woman singing "Oh Death."
Well, I didn't mind this Reaper woman singing.
I didn't say that was bad, but it's just different, I guess. I know they played that song before.
Well, yeah, we've heard that song in the show before. That one wasn't weird. The Reaper thing, too. She goes in, okay, so apparently the Reapers are still around killing people, but because Death is gone, they're mad that their boss was killed.
Really odd, like... She said, like, basically to Sam that, oh, yeah, old Death thought it was funny that you two could keep coming back, but if you die now, it's for realsies, and we're going to toss your asses into nothing if you die.
Yeah, which, on the one hand, yay, they deserve it.
Uh-huh.
On the other hand, they had to write this in to try and make something mean anything in this show anymore. Like, they have to establish, like, no, Death is for realsies now because of how little Death matters now. Except if you're a supporting character, because you're going to die. And we got another one this episode.
It just made me laugh. Like, it's what it does at this point. This show is so stupid.
Okay.
Like, just spinning its tires in the mud, doing the same shit over and over again.
And
it's like, hey, do you remember there was a character who appeared on the show a couple of times and didn't die?
Running out of ones to kill. So that brings us to Castiel. Which, speaking of spinning your wheels...
Torture! I love it! I was just like, man, there hasn't been a lot of torture on the show for like a little bit. I need a fucking angel torture scene! That'd be new! What if it's Castiel? I've never seen him tortured before!
Just, you don't even know what the fuck they taught, like, anymore. It just could be interchangeable. I mean, I guess they're looking for Metatron.
Where's Megatron?
Megatron. But,
I'll never tell you, Prime.
Like, they
torturing your ass is the right of all sentient beings. I don't understand this crossover.
And when he's being tortured, Hannah shows up again. But they don't have the actress, so it's a dude. Of course.
Well, she had already been in another body, but yeah, it's just some guy. Yeah, and you wouldn't know, so of course Castiel's like, Hannah.
Yeah, has to tell the audience who it is.
That's who it is, by the way.
And they pulled the heel turn death that they do sometimes, where it's like, suddenly I turned against you, kill them off. Like... Just one last, F you before they kill them.
Hollow, empty, everything about this. Ridiculous. Well, was anyone watching this show? Like, honestly, did anyone go, when this happened? Oh, no! Like, is anyone surprised at this point? Like, oh, man, a reoccurring character died. Well, I guess it was another episode of Supernatural.
And who was concerned about Hannah anyway?
I know.
Pretty much she fucked off because the audience was like, no, we don't care about whatever romance you're thinking about. The only surprising thing about that was that she didn't die the first time around. It was sort of like they left a loose end. They had to kill her off.
She was a character they never never seemed like the show knew where they were going with her completely. And obviously they didn't, because as in the season of, we're doing this with Castiel and her, no, just kidding, we're kind of changing gears partway through with what they were doing. Mm-hmm. And then her character's just kind of like, I'll wait in the car while you do the important stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hannah's in the car.
Hannah's in the car. That was her character trait. She waited in the car in the high chair, in the baby seat.
But yeah, she betrayed Castiel by getting the two dicks to come torture him, and then she bursts in and saves him, but is just so that he'd give up where Sam and Dean are, because angels are too stupid to find them on their own, apparently. It's really hard.
They just go to the same bunker, man.
Yeah, where could they possibly go? That fucking bunker?
Look, the Frankensteins
could they be where the darkness came from? Oh wait, no one knows about that town with the zombie apocalypse. How silly of me. Not even the fucking angels. They just got alarms going off in heaven that they don't know what are for. Too bad no one thought to label them.
You'd think if
darkness alarm?
Yeah.
Come on. It's not that hard. Just put a post-it note by it, you dumb shits.
Look, they're heaven. They don't have post-it notes
They
yet.
just have unknown alarms. Do we have to do something for that? Is that bad?
How fucking hard is it to find the bunker if the Frankensteins got there?
Glad that was still left there, too.
Yeah, just to remind you, Frankensteins was a thing they did. Why?
Fucking Frankensteins. At least they killed off that fan favorite. Lol.
Killed off that fan favorite.
Yeah,
Hannah?
Charlie.
Oh, Charlie. Oh, right. Sorry, I was confusing who was killed off when. Who died? I don't know.
Who died?
Charlie.
Sheriff Mills better hope she never appears on the show again.
I still say
her
before
and
the
Garth,
end of the show,
and it's like they got the bullseyes on them like usual.
Borrowed time.
They've got to kill them off before this series ends.
Yeah, death clock running low.
Anyway, I had to kill Garth because he's a werewolf. Anyway, so about this stupid angel darkness thing, Sam. Or Dean, whatever, fuck.
No, the deep voice is Dean, so he would be talking to Sam.
I fucked that up. I fucked it up because I thought I was doing the wrong one.
Dean, who's got what voice?
I don't fucking know anymore, Sam. The show's been going too long. Who the fuck knows who anyone is anymore? We're just gonna flip our characters half the time anyway. Wait, so which one of us doesn't want to just kill indiscriminately this episode? Is that you or me?
I hope that when Sam and Dean met up at the bunker again, or wherever they met up, Dean goes, "So, Sam, did anything happen while I was gone?" And he goes like, "Nope, just a normal day."
That's pretty much what he did.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't say it, but
he kept that whole thing a secret from him for so like, oh, by the way, I got infected with that stupid zombie thing, but don't worry, if you roast a marshmallow by your neck, it burns off.
But I'm just wondering, like, how did that happen? Like, what did he tell him happened? Because he stayed behind.
I cured them, I guess.
He stayed behind to find a cure, so what did he say that happened?
I guess he just said, I found a cure and I cured them.
Yeah, I guess.
Not that guy at the start, though. He died.
Uh-oh, spaghetti.
He got his pudding, at least.
he really wanted pudding.
Pudding! Remember when the show was funny.
Remember when the show made you feel anything but anger or just apathy?
Just annoyance at this point. Like, I'm so sick of just seeing this stupid show pull the same shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, here's another old character that died.
So, I heard that the darkness was going to take the form of a fan favorite. I don't know if that's true anymore, but if it is, it's going to be a red-headed woman. Who do you think it could be? Okay, so we got Rowena or we got Charlie?
No, it's definitely... It's Rowena.
Wait, did Rowena... She didn't die, though.
What a dumb way to bring her back.
What?
Felicia Day.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's just my guess. I honestly don't know.
I'm sure you're right.
I've had some terrible guesses before, but if
it is,
they
said a fan favorite, so I'm sure.
Yeah, if that is, holy shit. Because, look, no offense to Felicia Day, she didn't play evil that well.
No, that was terrible last time she did. Fuck.
So, I mean, if you want to make her, like, the big bad, I don't know.
It's fine having her around as Charlie. Like, I mean, at least the last few things, it's like, oh man, yeah, another character to break up the stupid Sam and Dean dynamic. She's dead.
Well, and it was nice having a female character who wasn't evil.
Nice having her around is someone else Castiel was getting to interact with. You know, it's like, oh man, you can almost have a cast forming here instead of just the same shit. Nah.
Well, she seemed to be one of the few female characters that they really respected on the show.
Yeah.
Up until they killed her off. Mm-hmm. I guess Jody Mills, they still have Sheriff Mills. She's,
yeah.
But who knows how long that'll last.
Yeah.
They have Castiel's not daughter as well. She's still around.
She'll die.
She'll die. Yeah, they'll do it to make Castiel cry and go off on his own adventures somewhere.
Yeah, because now they're together by the end of this one, so that's gonna stop.
Yeah, we've been fooled before. I bet they'll just cure him of that curse and then he'll go off.
Yeah, because there's no way. It's like, oh wow, they're all together? No.
You know what they'll do? They'll cure him and then he'll go to find Metatron.
Yeah.
It'll just seem like last season.
Makes sense. I need to go off on my own adventures because I hate you two.
I need to go on my ghost adventures. My name is Castiel. I never believed in ghosts until I came face to face with one.
Never believed in darkness.
Till I came face to face with it.
And saw it was a baby and stupid. Did we even go into, though, like, I think we skipped over why Crowley came to the house as a priest.
Oh, yeah.
Because I got too annoyed with other stuff. But this is just, he goes, oh, I have a deal with the Catholic Church, and if they get a call for a possession, I come to see if it's, one of mine or not. And if it's something I'm interested in, I break out, oh, Father Crowley.
Like, they made that joke about Scooby-Doo, but it really is like Scooby-Doo. Like, haha, it was actually Crowley the whole time.
Mm-hmm. It was just... And then, like, what is it? Dean called him Daphne. He goes, and more of a Velma.
No, he called him Velma, and he said he's more of a Daphne.
Oh, okay. Whatever. It's still like...
I called him Scrappy.
Yeah.
I did like when Dean called the darkness a big fart cloud or something like that.
Mm. But I like now they're doing that stupid Scooby-Doo thing, like, oh, look at stupid old Crowley, yet then in the end, with them bringing souls to the baby, it's like, oh, he's bad. It's just like, make up your fucking mind, show.
Is he just gonna be like the darkness's bitch? I mean, that's just moving on from like his mother ordering him around to the darkness ordering him around.
He's gonna be a new bitch.
Yeah.
While still trying to play the fence of being a main good-ish type guy character while being a bad guy. It's like, fuck.
Well, that's sort of the problem when they make him a main character on the show, and they don't have him as the villain anymore. So what do? There are certainly better things that they could do, but they just can't decide, really.
They won't commit to anything. They just keep setting things up that might change them and go, well, I don't know if we want to have them change, so just kind of walk this stupid line where they just go, oh, look at that Crowley. He killed people again, but come here, you're part of the group. I'm not part of the group. Oh, he's not part of the group. Okay, I'm part of the group. Oh, he's part of the group. Or am I? I betrayed the group.
I mean, and it's hard to justify Sam and Dean being friends or working with him with all the stuff that he's done. Even in this episode, they had the baby ate the soul of the deputy lady, so she was evil.
Yeah, it makes her just go, just makes her go pure evil mode, apparently, if you don't have a soul, even though that's not how Sam worked when he had no soul. But whatever. Maybe, it's not like this show's done no souls before.
Maybe her soul was the only thing keeping her from being evil. Like, she's like, I got a conscience because I have a soul, but otherwise I would just murder the shit out of people.
She's just supposed to be empty, show. We know how no souls are apparently supposed to work on this. Whatever. It makes you evil if you get it eaten, because there's crumbs and stuff. That's the real reason it works differently now.
And she attacks Dean, and
or maybe
Crowley
the baby said to do it. It's like, you know what you should do? You should go down and cut your grandmother's throat with a knife. Okay, well, I never thought of it, but alright. I don't have a soul anymore.
And then Crowley kills her, and Dean just goes, "You killed her!"
With his force powers.
Yeah. And he was more mad about, Crowley said that he was going to go get the baby, and he didn't want him to hurt the baby. Because he's got his Mark connection with it.
Stupid darkness shit.
I
I got the hots for the darkness because she appeared as a hot chick to me in the smoke.
If it was a dude, though, no homo.
Yeah, fuck that.
Gotta reestablish how heterosexual I am.
Yeah, that isn't just another character. It's like, oh, she dies. Like, okay, you wasted my time again with another character you're just gonna kill off. Fuck you, show. Fuck you.
Well, I figured she would.
I know, but I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. They waste our times with these characters. Like, alright, is this a character who's gonna stick? Of course it's not. It's stupid supernatural. They're gonna die. Don't bother with it. Just fucking have Sam and Dean be the only two fucking people alive. Get your dumb finale of that. And then one of them keeps it a secret from the other. Oh no, there's a lot of other people still alive, Sammy. Really, Dean? Yeah, I totally saw them when I was out going to getting this milk that's expired because everyone else is dead. I mean alive.
Dean!
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do when Dean Winchester runs wild on you?
Leg drop.
Dun, 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 dun,
It was a weird ending.
It's weird that they recast him with Hulk Hogan. No one said anything.
No, I mean WWE doesn't want anything to do with them anymore, so he's got to find work.
Maybe he'll pull like a Paris Hilton, you know? It's like God pretending to be Hulk Hogan. Like, why'd you pick Hulk Hogan? Oh, you're right.
I did like a Sam prayed at one point, and then God said, "Oh well, I stopped by your play, and I wasn't really impressed, so I'm not coming back."
Yeah.
Then he showed him Pinhead torturing him.
Yeah, and he goes, "What does it mean? Who gives a fuck what it means?"
It's probably some secret I can keep from Dean.
Holy shit.
Fuck secrets, fuck the show, fuck them, and they're stupid. We need to kill things off, just fuck off.
Yeah.
You don't kill off the right things, you just keep the same status quo bullshit. That's all it was setting up for at the end. Just, no thanks.
I guess that's how I would sum it up. No thanks. Pass.